Happy birthday, Salo. Happy birthday, my darling girl.
Happy birthday, Salome.
Happy birthday, too easy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Salome.
Happy birthday, Salome.
Happy birthday, my love.
Happy birthday, baby. Kisses.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday.
Hi guys, I'm the birthday girl. I really just wanted to come on here and just say thank you to my family and to my friends, both old and new friends that sent in videos. You guys are amazing. I just wanted to say thank you to you guys. If you don't know me, my name is Salome. I'm the Salome that everybody's talking about. Oh wow. I heard a lot of people saying that, oh, you're so kind and you have a big heart and I'm this and that, and I'm like, okay, well, but yeah, thank you so much for sending in your videos. I really just made this documentary for myself, because most times when I watch back my videos, it's like, see how I've grown from this. I said I was not going to do this, but I did this. I said I was going to do this, but I didn't do it. Do you understand? It's just when I watch it back 10 years later, it's like, I just want to remember, the season that I was in, the people that were in my life as well, or hopefully will still be in my life by God's grace. So yeah. Well, let me introduce myself then and answer the questions everybody's been answering. Hi, my name is Salome, and I was born on the 5th of May. By the time you guys are watching this video, I'll be 23, because I'm going to make sure this video goes up by 12 and 5th of May. Oh my gosh. So I'll be 23. Highlight of 23. I haven't entered, but those that have entered and have been 23 are already telling me stuff. And to be honest, it's crazy that my last video was just talking about anxiety and fears and everything. So I would say like that's just kind of like my headspace right now. It's just coming to terms with life now. So I would say like that's how the vibe for 23 is. It's learning, 21, and 22, they kind of like child's play a bit, but now I'm really growing up, and it's crazy that I'm turning 23 around the season that I'm learning and I'm growing up. So wow, I feel like 23 is just going to be a year of reflections, and strategy, how to grow up and really just I feel like this is what 23 is just going to be. But it's going to be a beautiful year. I know. When you can, the first, like, how do I explain it? When it's not yet raining, but there's a dust in the air, and then there's like the smell of rain that is like, rain is coming. I feel like that's what I'm smelling. It's like good things are coming. I already know that, so I'm not worried about anything. I'm the daughter of the Most High God. I know that He has good plans for me, and that's just 23, walking and knowing that God has my back, He has my front, so I'm good. Advice to myself, I feel like I can get comfortable easily, not in relationships though, like sorry, but I'm talking about like like with YouTube, and even sometimes with my walk with God, sometimes I just get comfortable, and an advice to myself would be I shouldn't settle for comfortability, and also just keep doing better. I think Heritage said it as well. You see, that girl knows me. Literally, it's like I'm doing okay with YouTube, not with God though. I cannot be doing okay with God in Jesus' name. But I feel like even normal, like I'm just doing okay. I'm doing what I need to do to get by, because I'm learning, I'm going to get better, I promise. But I don't want to settle for just okay. I can do so much better. I know that I'm capable of doing so much better in terms of consistency, in terms of even the videos that I put out there. Okay, I have a camera, but that's not good enough, like, am I giving you guys, So that's the advice to myself, and I hope that I take it in every area of my life. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you're not 23, don't talk to me. Your girl is in a new season, a new dimension, new levels of grace. Oh my gosh. So yeah. See you guys next week. Bye.
Hello, my name is Louis Wange. I am also known as Louis, or Louis Wanga. I am Salome's eldest brother. Also the cutest. Mane, sorry. Yeah, so that's how I know Salome. I'm my eldest brother. So there is about 8 years between us. So I used to wash her nappies and stuff. But Yeah, so I was 23 8 years ago, and that was during NYSC. So rough time in my life. I was in a different land. I was in a quiet bomb, far away from my parents, everybody, struggling on 19,800 a month. So yeah, my 23 was not so great, if you're asking. But I survived. I'm here. But what I learned from 23 was I could be industrious because I was dropped in the deep end of stuff and had to figure things out, and I did. So same thing with you, Salome. I think what I have seen you become is you still have a lot of questions and about your life, about how things will go, but you've also learned to stand up and figure things out, which is a good thing and something that I admire about you. Like, you'll cry because you're a big crybaby. We all know that. You cry, but then you clean your tears and you figure stuff out. And you know the things that you need help figuring it out. Big brother's always here for you. You know that. So happy birthday, baby. Kisses. I'll give you a big kiss and a hug. I know you don't like physical contact, but that's your business. Happy birthday, Jordan here, 23. See ya.
My name is Heritage, and I'm Salome's best friend. I met Salome in uni, Middlesex University in Mauritius. She was Joshua's friend, I was Joshua's friend, and we became besties. My favorite memory of you, nothing beats that wedding week. The week before, the week after. Girl, can you imagine that we woke up one morning and decided we were going to Lagos the next day, we booked our tickets and we flew to Lagos? Yo, how did we do that? And that is my favorite memory of you. As big anti-heritage. So highlight of 23 was studying law, to be honest. That was the highlight of 23 for me. I enjoy my profession, what I do. So that was the highlight of 23 for me. Advice for you, my dear daughter. You know, as an adult, I've seen these things, I know these things. So from me to you, just remain the kind girl that you are. Remain the precious girl that you are. I think that you're absolutely perfect. And if anything, just become better, improve at everything that you do. But don't change anything. I love you just the way that you are. Happy birthday, my darling girl. I love you so much, and I wish you the absolute best birthday and an absolute year. And I will see you very soon.
Okay, here we go. First question. What was your first impression of me when we met? First impressions, I already knew we had so much in common. Like, you were very, even though that day, like, we met, you were very reserved. I didn't mind it though. Like, you were still a vibe. Like, you made me laugh and we had a good time. So, first impressions, you were great. You just needed to be better. I'm joking. What was the first word that comes to your mind when I think of you? First word that comes to my mind: put together. I know it's like a phrase it's more of a phrase than a word, but I would say put together because you're actually a better version of myself. Like, you're so well put together, I would say. Favorite moment or memory that we've shared so far: when I came to your house and we just had like a long deep talk about different things and everything. We need to do that again. So that for now is a favorite memory. We're still going to make more. What do you think we have in common? That's a very good question. I feel like we're both playful. Yeah, I think we're both playful and creative. So I'd say that's what we have in common. Even though some of our conversations, we've said some things and we're like, oh, we have that in common, but I just don't remember. But off the top of my head, I would say that we're both playful and creative people. Lastly, what do I hope? I hope for blessings, grace, more magic, more memories, more love, friendship, community, more money, to be honest. And yeah, you know, every good thing that comes from the Lord bestowed upon you. Love you.
Hey y'all, my name is Ernest, also known as Chidera, also known as the icon, also known as the one and only iconiana of the world, because I am the unique icon. So I know Salome because she was sponsoring my lifestyle when I was living in Mauritius. Like, she was like paying for like my bus fare, my school fees, my trips, like my rent. Like, she was like my sugar mommy, like you could say. Like, she was like my main sugar mama because I had like 3 or 4, but she was like the main one, like in Mauritius. So like, I appreciate her a lot actually. So same. Just kidding. Cut that. Yeah, she was like a friend that I made like in uni because like we went to the same university in Mauritius and like we met in like the foundation course, and ever since then like we just like been talking kiki haha, and like yeah, it's been like 3, 4, 5 years of friendship. Oh my god, that's like so scary though. Since 2025, yeah, 5 years of friendship. So yeah, I've actually not been 23 before. Like I actually didn't know how to relate to a 23-year-old because I've always been 20. Like I've been 20 for the past 5 years, and like yeah, that's just like a very iconic feeling. But I would say if I could imagine being 23, I would say 23 for me was a year of new things because I just moved into a new country and like I was trying to like fit into that space. So it was like a year of just like new experiences. But I feel like the one thing that I was glad that I did in 2023 was I was able for the first time to just like to be free and to like live life on my terms and just like live with like an open mind, because I feel like everything before then I was doing for somebody else. But then only when I turned 23 I realized that, oh, this is actually my life. Like it's like I'm the one living it, so I have to actually like, so I had to make the conscious choice or the conscious like decision to be like, okay, I'm going to like live for me and do things because I want to do it and just like be present more in life as well. But that's if I was meant to be, because I've not been 23 at all actually. So I would say advice I would give to you is to just, I don't know, to like to know yourself and to make the conscious choice to actually like want to deepen your understanding of what and who you are, because I feel like if you don't know who you are, you wouldn't know what you want from life, you wouldn't know what you want to achieve, you wouldn't know like the spaces that you want to be in. So I feel like the one thing I would say for you to like do is just like to deepen your understanding of yourself more and just like have that love for yourself like a bit deeper, because I feel like you gotta love you first. Like it's you in the world first of all, so you gotta be present like for you and show up for you, because people can let you down, but you have to make sure that you don't let yourself down. So that's like the one like advice I would give. But all this to say, hey girl, like 23, like damn, you kind of old now. Like welcome to the club. Like welcome to the club of like being an adult and just like, I don't know, like making decisions for yourself, because it's you, girl. So actually like welcome to 23, and I hope that 23 just like comes with like a lot of blessings and just like a lot more like understanding of yourself, but also a deepened faith within you, because you are an icon and you better slay. So yeah, happy birthday. Sending love and wishes from the one and only icon himself to another growing icon. So yeah, happy birthday, girl, and keep on slaying and keep on being yourself, because you matter. So peace out.
Please, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Chiduka Marvin Amokachi.
Are you done?
I am from... Is it not like drama?
It's not drama.
Oh, actually, myself.
Yes, for my birthday documentary.
Oh, okay. My name is Vanen Joshua Ibi. I'm a sage. I moonlight as a security professional. As you can see, I'm trying to work now. She's disturbing me, but we do what we can for the culture. Yes, that's my name, yes.
Okay, how do you know me? What's your relationship with me?
I got to find out about Salome.
Can you not answer the question?
Can't you leave me to talk what I want to talk?
Fine, talk.
I got to find out about Salome a few years ago.
Oh.
They brought her to the house and they were like, she's going to be staying with us for a little while because,
God.
you know, my parents are very passionate about helping at-risk youth.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's be serious. I think we met Salome in 2002, May 5th, 2002. It was a rude awakening actually, because I was the last born up to that moment for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I had to now accept that someone else had come to take my position. But yeah, that's how I knew Salome.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for the brief introduction. So you've been my age before. Do you remember? Of course, you remember how it was, and like what was the highlight of 23 for you?
To be honest, 23 was such a long time ago. Like it was a lifetime ago.
Wow.
So much has happened. That was a long time. I don't know how many years, but it was a long time. I'm a aged soul. So 23 was fun, to be honest. School was over. At least I thought so until now. Was getting into a lot of new things, testing my hands at business and trying to make money also. So it was a fun year, finishing school, leaving Mauritius, and then trying to fit back into Nigeria with the ever-changing economy and everything that was going on. But it had some bad times also, because there was so much to do. There was a lot of responsibility on my head also, because everyone was away and I had to step in and, you know, be who I was. For those that know. For those that know.
Who are you?
We are interviewing me.
My bad.
I'll answer the question that I want to answer.
My bad.
Yes.
What was the highlight of 23 then?
23, I want to say the highlight was finishing school. we had a long journey to school, and finishing was very great. It was the best thing actually. It was one of the happiest moments I've had in my life. Finally finishing school.
How have you seen you grow or change over the years?
How have I seen you grow? Well, it was a good relief to come to Ireland and see that you started going out more than I did.
I have always been going out.
Shh. I'm the one answering. Thank you. I've always been the one that was out of the house, going here and there with my guys, always at home. But we came here and can count how many times I've gone anywhere. But you're the one always going out. You're the one willing to go and meet people. I really don't have the energy for it. It's good that you are taking initiative for some things. Come out of your comfort zone.
Me?
It's not everything you've come out of your comfort zone for.
Give me an example.
I won't say it, but you know what I'm saying.
I can cut this part, but give me an example.
Go and date. Go and date. Don't cut this part out. Go and date. Go and date. And I'm not trying to be the whole, okay, you are getting know. I'm getting to know that too, and that's not what's on my mind. But go and date. See what the relationship is like. See what the dynamics are, so you can pinpoint what you want and what you don't want. If you don't try solving math, you cannot know whether you can do it or not.
Wow.
I'm giving you words of wisdom. These little nuggets, as my father would say. So try out all these things. Try new things. Meet new people.
I've met new people.
I'm not talking about your girl is on Bumble. That's my advice. Happy birthday, Salome. Break a leg.
Hey, my name is Ayala, and how do I know Salome? Yeah, we became friends in Mauritius. I mean, for undergrad, like the first day, okay, not the first day, but I met her in Mauritius for undergrad. Yeah, and what the most ridiculous or funny thing she's done? She's not funny. But like the most ridiculous thing she's done, I'll say she's done is there was one time I think she left her keys at home and got back home, and then like the doors were locked, and they were living like on the 3rd floor of the apartment complex, and she jumped like through the balcony at night. They were all jumping, she was shouting, thief, thief, and I'm like, bruh, you're the one literally jumping. But yeah, that's what she did, and I wasn't expecting her to do that at all. I thought she was gonna wait for like her roommate to come in, but like I wasn't expecting it. And what advice would I give? I'll say, yeah, enjoy yourself. Seize every moment, like take advantage of every opportunity, make memories. Yeah, make wise decisions. Yeah, just have fun, make stories that you can tell your children as well. But yeah, that's basically what I'll say. Happy birthday, too easy.
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and I am Salome's favorite cousin. Emphasis on the favorites. Anyway, I have known her since I can remember, since forever, and I remember that back then we used to spend a lot of sleepovers at her house, my sister and I, and we would play together and most especially fight together. Salome was very troublesome then, and seeing her go from troublesome Salome to quiet Salome to this Salome that everybody knows has just been wonderful. She's one of my favorite people. I enjoy her company so much. I love how smart she is. I love that she stands on business. Like, she knows what she wants and she goes for it. She's very focused. She can be very playful. She can be serious. And most especially, she does not play with Jesus. Like, Salome does not play with her Jesus. And that was really encouraging to me, and I'm sure to others watching, because just seeing how confident she is about him and how she is not ashamed. It encourages me. And she's very kind. She has such a big heart, and she is, like I said, she's good company. Anytime I need to just talk to someone or rant, she always has advice to give, always has good advice to give. And I'm really happy to have her in my life. Yeah, cheesy, but I am. I'll probably stop here so I don't say too much, and also so her head doesn't swell. But I just want to wish her a happy birthday, and I pray that everything good in life comes to her. I pray that she never loses herself. That would be my advice to her, that she never loses herself as she grows older and wiser, no matter how hard life can be, especially to those who are kind. I pray she never loses hope, and she knows that those of us here are rooting for her. The most ridiculous thing Salome has done, I would say, the last time I had a sleepover at her house before she ran away and left me, she walked me through the whole process of her wedding, from the before and then the after. Like, she has it all planned out. She has a video on her channel about that. Pretty sure you have seen it, but it was very funny to me because I had never seen so many details about a wedding and then there's no man. It's usually brides that have those details. So it was really funny. Every time I remember it makes me laugh. And the fact that she called me a day after I left her house to continue from where she stopped, you can imagine. So yeah, I'm happy that she has that goofy part of her, because I'm goofy too, and we click. and she can be very. She has this warm personality. That's just what makes her Salome, and I pray she never loses that. So happy birthday! Enjoy your day, and we are rooting for you.
So, what's your name? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, my name is wellllll Stephen. I am the wife, the husband of Dose Sharon Olu Stephen.
Anyways, how do you know me?
So there was this day when my girlfriend said that she has a family back home, and she was like, she has one sister that used to annoy her.
Wow.
Yeah, they were bunk bed things. I don't know if you guys know about this, but they were bunk bed warriors. Yeah, and she was like, her name is Salome, and she didn't like her when she was younger. Yeah. but like, holds her there and all that kind of stuff. I think the first time we met was one time when I came to Jos and I saw you for the first time and you were running away. Well, it's not like running away. You were in the kitchen or something and you were now trying to peep through the people. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I remember. I was just wondering, why is one being shy? And that was the last day that Salome was shy. Ever since then, she has been proud. Anyway, yeah, that's how I know you. That's how I met you.
So you've been my age before. You've been the age I'm turning
Jesus.
before.
So tell people my age.
I'm not saying your age. I'm not saying you've been the age I'm turning before.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, do you remember how it was? And what was the highlights of that year? Like turning that year.
All right. I think one of the, like, when I was entering my middle 20s.
Not middle 20s, please. We're still first.
All right. When I entered my middle 20s, I just felt like I was getting too old. Because you just finished school around like between 18 and 20. Mm-hmm. Your life has been planned for you. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden, your parents that have been planning your life say, okay, we're done. Go into the world and make yourself useful and come back and make us proud without any form of guideline and everything. So it was kind of scary for me at that point in time. But I think what kept me was God, my friends, not really my family, my friends, because it says that who you surround yourself around is people who will lead you in the right directions. So I lost a couple of friends within that period. I think like most of the friends I had were from university, but after a while I lost a lot of university friends because everyone was going in their different directions. But yeah, I think that was the age in which I was like trying to find out who I was. That's also the time when I got into my current profession I'm doing right now. So yeah, it was I would say eye-opening era of my life, the middle 20s.
Amazing. And this is the last question.
All right.
What advice will you give me for the future?
First advice, same advice my mom told me, always expect to know, really build your confidence. And two, do not fear the unknown, because when you're entering into those 20s to 30s period, this is a time where the people that you think would have your back are also going through the same problems or same situations you're going through. So do not be afraid to venture out by yourself. Think about your long-term goals. Even if along the path your long-term goals might change, at least follow that path to see where it leads. And if it gets to an end, let it get to an end. You start again. You are young. I think when I was within that age.
Say again.
You're old. You are young.
Yeah.
The society makes us think, well, we have to grow up really fast, which in some aspects we do, but I think you have to enjoy the time period in which you're in. Yeah, so that's my advice. Okay. Happy birthday, Salome!
So what's your name? Can you introduce yourself?
Hi. My name is Dose. All of you already know me.
Do they?
Of course they do. Like, I feature constantly in your videos. I know I'm your inspiration and all, but like... My name is Dose. I was formerly known as Dose EB, but now I'm Dose Olu Stephen.
Where's the ring?
I left it for my husband to clean, so I wore like something else today. Salome is my sister. I've known you since the day you were born. Oh gosh,
what?
You were the most annoying child.
I know.
But yeah, we've grown to love you and accept you for who you are. Salome, sister by blood, friend. By almost choice, almost a little bit by choice.
Best friend, like, oh my gosh.
No longer best friend though. I replaced you.
Okay.
Go on.
Question: how have you seen me grow or change over the years?
Well, I would say you have become a little more or a little bit self-sufficient.
Look me in my eyes. Tell me that.
What does self-sufficiency mean? Or
So because
self-sufficient?
of your last born status, you were, I would say you were very heavily reliant on every other person. Yes. 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 I stand on what I said.
Hey.
Yes. Because everybody else would do something for you. It mostly fell on me, Sha, when I was around. But, like, you didn't need to worry about a lot of things because somebody was going to do it. Somebody was going
As
to
it
do
should
it.
be, like, I don't understand
No.
what the problem with that
Fair
is.
play. Like, I'm happy that was your reality. and I'm happy that you have grown out of it. Like, obviously, you always be a last born. You always be our younger sister. And you're going to always have all of us to lean on. But I've just been glad, especially with you going to college, the way you were able to stand for yourself, the way you were able to, like, do your own thing, regardless of... Regardless of that, like, you were able to still, like, be your own person. Like, that's where, like, I wouldn't say I was worried per se, but, like, it kind of had me, like, in my thoughts when you were going to school, and I'm like, are you for sure that this girl can do it? Honestly speaking, I'm like, are you for sure? But, like, first year, second year, I'm like, So, yeah, I'm actually proud that you became your own person. Like, you grew into yourself, and you became your own person, and, like, yeah, that's one thing. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, everybody, you've been my age before. What was the highlight of turning 23? Not necessarily, like, that year being great or amazing because you turned 23, but just the whole year itself. Was there anything special that happened? Any big decisions that you had to make?
23 for me was in 2021, and that was the year I came to do my master's. And I think that was the highlight, honestly. Like, I had been living with mommy and daddy, and then apart from that, like, I went to Covenant, so if I was not in the house, I was in school, campus. So for me, it was exploring myself and coming into who I was as a person as well, because, like, up until then, it was either following what my parents said to do, or I was following the rules of the college that I was in, or the university that I was in. So 23 rather, in 2021 was the excitement of moving to a new place, of being my own person, of living under my own rules, not being under anybody's scrutiny, I would say. So that was my own highlight. Like, oh my God, I get to explore who I am. I get to do my own thing, you know, come out when I want to come out, make my own friends. Just, you know, be a girl's girl and see where that takes me. Like, what would I really do with all that freedom? But yeah, that was my highlight.
So you said that you were 23 in 2021. Is that why you wore the shirt?
98! I have to keep reminding people that I'm not as old as you think I am. And neither am I a Gen Z small girl. But I saw this shirt in Primark, and I just, you know,
Just resonated with you.
Let me just buy something, you know.
Okay. Last question. What advice would you give me for the future?
When it comes to advice, some days I don't think I'm qualified. But
okay, thank you for the quote.
But for advice, I would say know yourself. Because in knowing yourself, you would realize what should feature in your life and what shouldn't.
Sorry, like, look at the camera and say that, please. Everyone needs to hear that.
Know yourself.
Period.
Honestly, like, I think, I won't say like I finished exploring who I am as a person, but in like understanding my own self and understanding things self. That, oh my God, my authentic self, my true authentic self.
What kind of laugh is that, I beg?
But in understanding myself, I could say, this is who I am. This is what I would take. This is what I will not take. This is kind of where I want my life to be. And when you like kind of have that in your head, you know the kind of experiences you want to involve yourself in. You know the kind of people that you want to, you know, be friends with. Like, it just shapes how the rest of your life goes. And because you have that in the back of your mind that this is who I am and this is where I'm headed and this is who I want to be, you kind of work with that in line. You might not have figured out how to get there or how that's going to play out entirely, but at least it starts, there's like a plan in your head that this is where I'm headed, this is who I want to be, and you kind of walk in that path, basically. So I would say that that's it. Like,
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi guys, I am Salomi's amazing
cousin Edo. So like, so let me give us a few questions to answer for her. So yeah, let's get into it. What's your name? My name is Edo Koho. As I said earlier, Salome's amazing cousin. How do you know me? Our parents knew each other like a long time ago. So even before I was born, I've known Salome for 23 years. Yeah, I've known her for 23 years. Yes, I've been your age before, 23. 23 was my worst year. I would never want to go back to 23. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was making stupid decisions. I was doing funny things. But like, I just want to thank God that I have learned. I am learning from my mistakes. You know, there's not even highlights of 23. There's no highlights of that year. But we bless God. We bless God. That's all. Yeah. I just want to wish you a happy birthday, my love. I pray 23 will be great for you. Just make sure you consult the Lord before doing anything. Like, that's it. That's just it. Talk to the Lord. Your best friend. Tell him how to do this. That's it. And it'll be smooth for you. And I am so proud of the woman you are becoming. Like, I mean, I can see us playing mommy and daddy before. And then here you are going. You're doing your own thing. And it is so nice. I just pray that the Lord blesses you and he keeps you. And he gives you a good husband. Kisses. I love you. Bye. Happy birthday, my love.
My name is Gazal, and I met Salome through a friend, a mutual friend. I'm not going to mention the friend's name. I don't want to give her credit. But yeah, we met through a friend, and yeah, and now the rest is history, as they say. And the funniest thing I would say, Salome looked at me and she said, "There's no us." Like, what are you saying, baby girl? There's us now, come on. Anyways, happy birthday. I wish you a good life, long life and prosperity, good health, wealth, and happiness. Everything you wish yourself. Happy birthday, Salome.
Happy birthday.